Okay, I'm reacting to this video why most people wouldn't be financially free by the speaker. Okay, now the speaker gives an illustration where a couple of girls were waiting for their credit card to be approved, and when their credit card was approved, they were dancing up and above, saying, "Wow, I got a credit card." I'm sorry I couldn't be dramatic like the speaker because, as I mentioned to you, truth is always straight and simple. So my intention and my idea would be to give you some knowledge so that you can apply it to your lives. Now, he's saying that most people are not financially free because of the use of credit card. And then he talks about a sofa which costs 3,000 US dollars, something like that. And people buy it. And the APR, the interest rate charged by the credit card is around 15%, and you take around 15 years or something like that to pay if you are paying the minimum required balance for the credit card. Well, he made this video in 2017 and I'm reacting to you on this day. Now, my previous reaction to one of the video by the same presenter, which was titled "Why I Do Not Use Debit Card," features the glorification of credit cards. Apparently, it saddens me to see how within a matter of 2 years the presenter had really changed his spectrum of thought process. As I mentioned to you in the previous reaction video, to use a credit card you need utmost discipline. Of course, people can always say, I'm disciplined, I'm going to pay off the credit cards. But it's not like that. As I mentioned to you in the previous video, it's like taking a shot of alcohol and saying that I'm going to be stopping now after the second shot. It's not going to be happening. So, the gentleman talks about how credit card rips people out, and banks are always promoting credit card usage and things like that. And then he targets the bank, saying that they are investing so much $1 million or $1 billion in promoting credit card usage, for they know that you are going to be constantly enslaved by the credit card payments. Well, we cannot blame the banks. The banks are doing their jobs, right? Their point of view is they are having a product and you are venturing in getting the product and you're using the product. As I mentioned to you in another video, you are paying or you are getting something which is not yours, because you're paying for the product using someone else's money. You follow me? So what are you doing? You are owning something for which at the very first place you do not have the resources and you do not have the financial intelligence to achieve that, right? So what are you doing? You are just chaining yourself. You are enslaving yourself without even knowing, without even your knowledge. You're enslaving yourself. So my main concern is why people will not be financially free. Using credit card is just one of those. Like now, the issue, one of the other issues is that most of them, they are going for instant gratifications. That is, the reason is, now you enroll into a university and the university provides you a platform, an opportunity, an environment for you to sharpen your traits, sharpen your skill sets, sharpen your inner voice. But apparently most of them are spending the time in the university using social media, hanging out with their group of friends. So what are these people doing? They are having a great time. You follow me? Because when you are investing 1,000 US dollars to buy a pair of jeans so that people's eyes would turn at you using your credit card, what can be expected of you? You're not respecting time, you know. So when you are not a respecter of time, you do not know the value of time, and thereby time hits at you hard when the moment you come out of the university. So as I mentioned to you, credit card is a very dangerous game to play. The reason is, all it takes is a simple swipe. Nowadays, you don't even have to swipe. All that you need is to just go and show a credit card, flank your credit card like that, and it is captured. And I told you also that around 16 billion US dollars are being reported on credit card theft or credit card frauds and credit card identity theft. Okay, now I wouldn't really consider, or in other words, I wouldn't even consider credit card usage to be a reason for people's financial failure, because using credit card like that is the individual's foolishness, and there's no excuse if you are a fool, right? If you are a fool, there's no excuse. Nobody will excuse you for your foolishness. So the point which I wish to place here is, you are not financially free because you fail to respect time, because everybody in this world have a set amount of summer time and a set number of hours times. You went about doing your life thinking that you have time in your hands, but apparently the moment you hit 30, people around you start calling you auntie and uncle, and then you start to realize, oh boy, those were the best days of my life. How I wish I was young again. But apparently you did not do the things that you should have done when you were blossoming and blooming in those days of youthfulness. So what you should do to achieve financial freedom? First and foremost thing, stay in school. The second thing that you need to do is take every opportunity to develop yourself. You learn a new language. Many people don't want to learn a new language. The moment you tell them, come on, you learn Japanese, they will shrink and contort your face. Why? What's so bad about it? If you learn a new language, you open your spectrum, you open your sphere of thought process, you open a new opportunity, right? Because learning Japanese would really benefit you in innumerable ways, because it's a very powerful language and a promising economy. So respect time, use every opportunity to develop yourself while you are at school. Number two, the next point is learn a new language. When you speak a new language, you are now on the top 20% of the world, speaking a new foreign language. You're a different man altogether, or a different woman altogether. Okay, and next thing is that save money. Start the habit of saving. Now, why do I say that? When you are pursuing your college days, I have found many of the youngsters, they do not want to carry a lunch box. Why? Why are you so shy? What's wrong in carrying a lunch box? If you were to make your own sandwich with a bacon, or with a steak, or with a chicken, whatever you want to put in, you put in. Or if you are vegetarian, you put your avocados inside. If you were to make it, will cost you only 20 cents, 20 to 30 cents. Remember that. You follow me? But if you were to buy the same sandwich at your cafeteria, it would cost you at least $7. And of course, you need to have a drink, or you are going to be buying a drink. So $10 just goes off with that. You follow me? $10 a day. Let us Let us assume that you are attending college for 20 days in a month, $200. You multiply that, $2,400 for a year just goes off like that. Of course, I'm not taking in the vacation and all these things. $2,400 just goes off in you not being able to buy or not being able to make your own lunch. A sandwich. Multiply that by 4 years, how much that works out? 16, 1, 8, 9, 9,000, $9,600 for 4 years just goes away, you buying a sandwich. You follow me? So, you cannot achieve financial independence without saving. Remember that. Of course, you might say that, oh, my friends are going to the cafeteria, my friends are hanging out. No, your friends, if they want to go and enjoy, let them go and enjoy. You know, there's a saying, either you make the choice now to save or choose to suffer later. Okay, so without saving, there's no element of financial freedom at all. It's impossible. Of course, it's going to be small money, small amount of money that you're going to be starting. It's okay. It's okay. It's actually the tiny drops that makes up the ocean. Okay, and next thing is many people have this habit of partying on weekends. Benjamin Franklin said, I really loathe my colleagues. For one reason, they work for the 6 days of the week, and on the very 6th day, they go out and spend all that they had worked for on drinks. Okay? Now, imagine you work for a week and you spend all your money on on drinks. Not only it kills your liver, not only it makes you dull and dumb, but it makes you poor. You follow me? Partying is okay because it says that you will never buy the first shot in a bar because it will always be bought by a smart guy. He will buy you the first shot. Okay? Because when he buys you the first shot, he doesn't have to buy you the second and the third and the fourth shot. In your case, you would be buying him the second, the third, the fourth. I don't know how many shots it will go for. So the take home point is you are not financially freedom, not only because you are foolishly spending using your credit card, you are not the respecter of time, you are not working on developing your intelligence, your cognitive skills, you are not saving, you are putting yourself to unwanted expenditures. Finally, don't think this is the end of the day or this is the end of your life and go on a weekend parties. So if you do these things for a certain set of time limits, at least after 10 years, your level of comfortability would be different. So financial freedom is not a difficult thing to achieve. It's easy to achieve, provided you're making the right choices in life. Okay, people, bye-bye.